Willie D Live.
How'd you get that job on that soundstage?
So there was a show that came to Louisiana, that came to Southern University where I was going to college at the time. It's called College Hill. It's on BET.
Right.
First Black, and I got a PA job on that. So my man Tommy Talley hooked me up with a PA job on that, and that was my first job in TV. So once you get your foot in, then you have the one thing, and this is the most fucked up thing about this industry or any industry, is experience is the one thing that they want more than anything, and it's the thing that's the hardest to get. And so
Right.
I had to end because my friend was already working on the show. I had the experience of, giving input and working on a production, and then it was easy for me to get the next production and the next production because I was in. And once I got the job on that movie, I'm like, this is my last one doing it here, and I moved out to LA.
Yeah. That's interesting that you said that about experience because my goddaughter, who is Sierra Rogers, you know who that is?
Yeah.
So
It's a friend of mine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sierra, well, you probably know the story. Sierra, when she first went to LA, she was going around looking for marketing jobs and stuff, and she couldn't get any work. Nobody would hire her. She went on job interview after interview after interview after interview after interview, and she couldn't get hired. So finally, she just started selling the clothes literally off her back.
Right.
And that's how she built her empire. But they wanted her to have experience. She was very qualified. She's always had a knack for style. Always had that knack. But they would not hire her. But, they're lost because look at her now. If she had went and taken that job for them, she might be on that little wheel, that a lot of people find themselves on and with the golden cuffs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, when you look at her and her sister, they have they have an entrepreneurial spirit.
Tell me about it.
When somebody's like that, it's
Yeah.
just a matter of time. It's better for people like that to actually, and it doesn't seem like this, but it's better for people like that to actually have doors shut on them because their innate sense is to go get it.
Resilience.
Yeah. And so people like that get to working in a job 5-10 years before they go, this is not for me. So it's almost better for them to do it themselves because at the end of the day, they're not going to be comfortable doing it for somebody else.
Right. Yeah, shouts out to Sierra and Chrissy, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about real life, feminine hustlers. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we phrase that? Can we coin that phrase?
Feminine hustlers, yeah.
Yeah. Man, talk about your journey from TMZ to starting your own platform, which is highly successful. Congratulations on it.
Appreciate you. Well, TMZ was of a tremendous importance as far as me learning how to be a figure in the media, learning how to source a story, learning how to understand even bias in media, understanding that the person that is at the top of a place shapes that place to their sensibility. It's like coaching a college football team. The team takes on the personality of the coach. So if the coach is undisciplined, not doing the right thing, the team gonna get a whole bunch of penalties. They're gonna go out there helter-skelter or whatever. But if you're playing for Nick Saban, a guy who has structure and process, then you're gonna see a structure and process team. People think that the media or media operations or entities are different than that. They're not. Whoever's at the top of these places, whoever runs these places, they then have their personality. Everyone in that little place becomes a little different version of them. And so the sensitivities and the biases and the worldview of those entities become a reflection of the brass at the top of them. And so when I learned that, it made me a lot less precious about what I see in the media, right? Because you have people in media positions that aren't culturally literate. So they don't know. And you might think that they know and they're fucking with you, but they really don't know.